Wait. I just realized something. When we were looking at the security footage earlier, we were just looking for live feeds. We were trying to figure out where the others are, what they were up to, if they were alive, and so on. But we totally forgot that security systems like this can do more than show you live footage. Are you following me? Yeah. I don't know how much luck we'll have, but it's worth a shot. Leave that to me. Well, it was designed so that a human could operate it. That means there's a logic to how it's set up. A computer computes, a calculator calculates, and an automobile mobiles. Everything's designed to do something, and once you know what, you can start guessing how. Once you start to figure out how to get it to do things, it's just a question of playing with it until it does the things you want it to. See? Knock it off. Makes it sound like you're better than me or something. Let's check the log. Damn it! This isn't good. Looks like all the video data was removed before we got here. That would be my guess. All it says here is administrator. Yeah. It might have given us what we need to figure out who the killer is, too. The camera in room 2 in the crew quarters would have recorded what happened to Alice and Luna. Same for the old woman in the warehouse. And if there was a recording of us being carried into the AB rooms, we could have even figured out who Zero Senior is. You want to open it? It says Golem status. Yeah, you mean the room full of robots on the other side of the green door? Here we go. Looks like it. What is it? What do you mean? I thought you told me Golem, or whatever his name was, started spitting smoke and keeled over. Already on it. Here you are. Sure. This is... interesting. This is the footage the Golem pulled from the main server. The original data was deleted, but it looks like the stuff he pulled is still here. So, if we go back through these files... Nice! Great work, Sigma. Good. Looks like they're both fine. You okay? You sure? That's good. You really looked like you'd lost it for a minute there. Your sanity's pretty easy to miss. I'm surprised anyone found it, let alone turned it in. Well, looks like I don't have anything to worry about. I hope that's all it is. You haven't caught a disease or something, have you? Well, you're looking a lot better, so I can stop worrying, right? Fine. No more check-ins. Anyway, I figured something out while you were resting. Come have a look at this. Footage from room 2 in the crew quarters. The room where we found Alice and Luna. I dug it out of Gollum's cache. We'll see in a minute. Can you figure it out? Yeah. The central server seems to be using its own time system. Files appear to be named based on that system. They might as well be random to you and me, which made it pretty hard to find this gem. Yeah. I'll just pause that and magnify it. Exactly. Yes. After Kay leaves this room, it's about 2 minutes before he comes back with you and me. Right. Yeah, if you believe him. The footage here doesn't show any of that. I looked around, but I couldn't find one. The only stuff left is shot from this position. Even so, I think we've gotten our hands on something important. Exactly. Are you ready? Okay, let's keep going. I'll move back to the start of this file so we can see it in chronological order. Let's say this is 0 hours, 0 minutes. After all, it's not like we know what time it actually is. So, this is the start of our footage. Yeah, about a minute goes by before anyone shows up. This. Yeah, if I play it back at normal speed, I can measure time using this hourglass. Then I just add the time from the hourglass, and that's how far in we are. Yeah, this is 0 hours, 1 minute. Right now you and I are talking to Dio in the Floor B warehouse. With the time frame we've established, calculating what we're doing is pretty easy. Yeah. Want to listen to it? Don't know. The audio data must have been transcoded into something else. Seen enough? I'm going to fast forward a little bit. Clover's interrogation goes on for a while, but it's all pretty much the same thing. Now, at 0 hours, 10 minutes, things suddenly change. Here. Yeah, this is the only one that I found. Shouldn't be too hard to guess what happened after you've seen the next part, though. Yeah, this is about a minute and 40 seconds after they both left the frame. So 0 hours, 11 minutes, 40 seconds. Hold on. Wait until you've seen the whole thing before you start deducing. At 0 hours, 12 minutes, another person comes in, just missing her. I don't know, but I'm pretty sure that whatever it was, he doesn't want us to know about it. Remember what he said when you asked him about Quark?
How the fuck would I know? I've been here.
Yeah, so what would have been important enough for him to lie about it? We should consider that it might have been something bad. Yeah, I think so. Maybe he heard a noise. The cyan door opening? Now, 10 seconds after Dio leaves, a fourth person shows up. That brings us to 0 hours, 13 minutes, 10 seconds. And then Kay disappears too. If Kay was telling the truth, this is where he begins to try and resuscitate Luna. Anyway, nothing happens for the next 16 minutes. It's just this. So I'll fast forward, alright? Alright, should be around here. One sec. Okay, you should see something you recognize in a minute here. Yeah. We're back to 21 minutes before the primary doors open. For our arbitrary time code, that's 0 hours and 29 minutes. 1 minute later, at 0 hours, 30 minutes, Kay heads to the Floor A warehouse. That's all the footage I wanted to show you. I've looked at it carefully, and I think it has something to tell us. Well, I can't say for sure. This footage makes for pretty shaky evidence, but it does suggest a very likely culprit. Who do you think it is? What makes you so sure? And you think that something was killing Luna? It's not a very strong argument. Right now, the most likely suspect is Clover. That is true. This footage isn't enough to tell us who the killer is. But if we take one other thing into account, then she starts to look a lot more guilty. What Dio said to us at the White Doors. Kay wanted us to go into the White Doors, right? You told him you wouldn't leave 3 people behind to die. What did Dio say to you?
Use your fucking head for once. You're gonna get us killed.
He would only have said that if he knew that only 2 of us would be going through the door. Do you understand? Exactly. If he hadn't known she was dead, he would have said something else. He would have objected the moment Kay suggested we go through the door. But he said nothing, almost as if he never expected her to be there in the first place. Now, why would he do that? I can think of 2 reasonable explanations. Either Luna was already dead when Dio entered room 2 in the crew quarters, or he killed her himself. If the latter was correct, however, I suspect he would have behaved differently. If Dio had killed Luna, he would have made sure to do something that he thought would cast suspicion off of himself. Most likely, he would have asked about her absence. Although it clearly wouldn't provide an ironclad alibi, I imagine he'd think it would make him less suspicious. That's why it's relevant that he said nothing about Luna. Of course, this doesn't mean he's innocent of killing her, but it does make it seem a lot less likely. So, if what I'm saying is correct, what does it mean? Exactly. Clover also has a motive. Yeah. The movement of the A-B rooms convinced Alice that Luna had killed the old woman. Once Clover realized that, she probably started to think that Luna had killed Alice to keep her from telling anyone else the truth. She probably led Luna to the crew quarters to confront her. Maybe she hoped seeing Alice's corpse would cause Luna to confess. Maybe she knew something we don't. But Clover didn't get what she wanted. Luna didn't confess. Then, during her interrogation, something happened. It's hard to say what. Luna might have said something that set Clover off. Or maybe she admitted to a crime she didn't commit just to get Clover to stop. Whatever it was, something happened that drove Clover to murder. I would guess after she went through the yellow door, she would have been exploring the infirmary with Alice and Kay. That seems the most likely place to find it. Anyway, this is all just a theory, right? We don't have any proof, so keep it quiet, okay? No, nothing to tell us where Clover, Tenmyoji, and Quark went, and nothing about the old woman or Alice's murders either. Still unknown. I wonder if Clover's even alive. I sure hope so. Yeah. All right, let's start looking. We'll go through the crew quarters and work our way toward the elevator. Got it? You search rooms 1 and 2. I'll take 3 and 4. No good. There's no one in 3 or 4. What about yours? What's wrong? You need to get it together. What are we doing right now? Right. I know how you feel, but sitting around being miserable isn't gonna help anybody. Let's go. They were in a blind spot. The security camera. Remember how we didn't see anything in the real-time feed in the security room? Yeah. Yeah. Whoever did this really didn't want them going anywhere. The chain's been looped around the pipe below the sink. Look. See the red marks on their wrists? They were trying to get the handcuffs off. Probably not. Then the blood on his clothes probably came from that wound. Don't see any others, at least. If this was the only one, it doesn't look fatal. I don't think he died from this cut. Yeah. You can see the marks on their wrists from where they were injected. The tubocurarine must have killed them. They wouldn't have been able to get through the white doors without Quark. Someone wanted to use the penalty to kill them. They didn't need to tie them up. I take back what I just said. Yeah. Correct. It has 9 BP, too. There's no mistake.
Your heart stops. Your bracelet comes off.
Hey, Sigma. Calm down. Just because his bracelet's off doesn't mean Quark's dead. In fact, this could be good news. A ray of hope. Yeah, if Quark still had his bracelet on, Then he would have ended up like Tenmyoji and Clover. But he's not wearing it. That means he might have managed to avoid getting injected with tubocurarine. Yeah. Maybe he got out then. Why do you have to be so pessimistic? Have you actually seen Quark dead, huh? You need to think positive, Sigma. Reality is what we believe it to be. That's enough! Quark is definitely alive. He has to be. He has to be. I refuse to believe he isn't. I can't let an innocent kid like that get killed. Examining their bodies. Tenmyoji first. Clues to who might have killed them. Finding Quark's bracelet tells us something. If the killer saw it, that would make for an obvious motive. Right. That's my guess, at least. That's odd. I can't find anything. I should have found something. You remember when we ran into Tenmyoji in the rec room? He sprayed our wrists with luminol. I'm sure I saw him pull the spray bottle out of his pocket. Right. I don't know. I'm gonna take a look at Clover, too. Give me a minute. Look, see your thigh? Doesn't it look like there's something written there? I'm sorry, I'll have to move your leg a little bit. It says 016. Hang on. I feel like I've seen that somewhere. 016. 016. I know I've seen it somewhere. It's no use. Can't remember. Anyway, these numbers have to have something to do with the killer. She must have written them after she got hit with the soparil. There would have been a few minutes before she went all the way under when she could have done something. I think she probably used those last minutes to tell the rest of us who'd killed her. No. There's also Quark. I mean, I'm not saying he did it, just... The luminol. I think there's a very good chance someone took the spray bottle out of Tenmyoji's pocket. Well, let me ask you this. Why do you think they took it? What would they need to do in order to do that? That's it? So? And that would mean? Don't make me keep saying it. Quark's still out there somewhere. You're being ridiculous. Look at their bodies. There's an axe buried in Kay's back, and the spear has been thrust all the way through Dio's stomach. Do you really think a child Quark's size could do that? Are you insane? And just when would I have done that? I've been with you this whole time. Checking their bodies like before, I decided to start with Dio. Yeah, two things actually. Take a look at this. Yeah. Dunno. It's not a name I've ever heard of before. But look at the handle. You've seen it before, right? Right. From the looks of it, I'd guess the blade is about 15 centimeters long. I'd say it's probably about 3 centimeters tall and 3 millimeters wide. Like, wound cavity, 150 millimeters. Wound length, 30 millimeters. Wound width, 3 millimeters. Alright, well, wound cavity would be the depth of the wound. Wound length would be how long it is from top to bottom. And wound width would be how wide the flat end of the wound is. In other words... Right. Well, I was just eyeballing those measurements, so we can't be sure. He must have gotten it from Alice. That would match up with what we saw. Right. Well, we can look into that more later. First, I want you to have a look at something else. Don't you remember what I said? I found two things. There was the knife and... this. What do you mean, that key? So, Alice should have had this, right? And now Dio's got it. So when Dio took the knife, he also took Kay's key. Oh man. You couldn't figure it out from the shape? Get over here. A picture's worth 1,000 words. Let me show you. You remember this, right? Yeah. Let's give it a shot. It's no good. Can't get it open. Maybe the suit is powered, and it needs to be on in order to open. But with this axe in here... I think so. At any rate, the key fits perfectly. I don't have any doubt it's for removing Kay's suit. I wonder... Yeah, no way we can get that mask off with our bare hands. Well, I still haven't checked him over. Let's have a look. Maybe we'll find something that'll tell us who he is. Look. A spray bottle with luminol in it. Yeah. We don't know yet. Kay might have taken the spray from Tenmyoji after he died. It's possible he made it through the white doors before we did, went to the infirmary and got this. Anyway, there's something I want to see. Turn off the lights. Yeah, if Kay used the spray before he died, we might still be able to see it. That's okay. If he didn't spray it, there won't be a reaction from any of it. Come on. Alright, do it. Thanks. Just as I thought. Look, Dio's left wrist. Exactly. Because there are traces of blood on it. We've seen 5 people with serious bleeding. The old woman, Alice, Tenmyoji, and these 2 here. I'm disinclined to think this is Dio or Kay's blood, though. See? If you look, it's been wiped off. Except for the luminol, the bracelet looks clean. Why would someone wipe blood off a bracelet after being hit with an axe or stabbed with a spear, and then spray it with luminol? It doesn't make sense. Right.
Can I see the other side of your bracelets? Please, just do it.
That would have meant he was looking for either Alice's blood or the old woman's. No idea. But whatever the case, Tenmyoji seemed to think that whoever had this bracelet was Zero Sr.
Just relax, okay? That's all I needed to know. Neither one of you is Zero Sr.
Are you saying that because there wasn't any reaction from the luminol?
Yeah.
I don't know. The only thing I can say for sure is that there's a possibility that Dio killed the other 6 victims. Kay, perhaps? After he was attacked, he used the last of his strength. Huh? All of this would be over. This awful game would be over.
An ambidex gate has been opened. 45 minutes remain until ambidex game polling closes.
Quark. Whatever. We need to get back to the Floor A warehouse. Hurry! Why would they run away? You must have taken one from Dio or K before we got to the rec room. We know they went through a white door. Remember? We saw the footage in the security office. That means they had a star key just like we did. Right. That's impossible. You're being an idiot. It's much more likely he found the key card after they died. Any ideas where to look? Well, there's one place I'd like to check out. Come on. Right. Aren't you curious? Yeah. Probably belongs to the director. Chairs? And that's what you think we'll find in there? Well, there could be anything in there. So no, not really. That would make things easy. We'd settle things right now and then get the hell out. You don't need to keep asking me if... There's no one here. Yeah, maybe Dio and Kay did that. A lion. A sun? We probably can't use it unless we know what those are. Sure, I'll give it a shot. Yeah, just as I thought. Might as well forget about this thing for now. We can't get anywhere without a password. Let's see if we can find any other clues. This is the director's office after all. If we turn the place upside down, we're bound to find something, shall we? Right.
We should hurry.
Two, 1, 0. Chromatic doors closing.
It appears they are all locked.
Is this a dead end? It looks like the thing next to the number 9 door.
Does that lever move?
Well, that was easy enough.
Then we are likely meant to go there. I have no idea. There do not seem to be any other mechanisms which might cause them to unlock.
I don't think that's really something we should be worrying about right now. We have a door that's open, we should go through it.
You are correct. There is little to be achieved by remaining here.
The rec room, apparently. Oh, you didn't see it. There was a plate on the door. It said rec room, as I recall.
Short for recreation, one might assume. How ironic. I doubt recreation is foremost on any of our minds right now.
If you think the armor's weird, check that thing out.
Is that a ride?
Yeah. I see them in front of grocery stores all the time. You put a coin in and it kind of rocks around. You must have gone on one at least once when you were a kid.
I have no memory of doing so, but it is possible.
No, I don't think so. I guess it's part of someone's collection.
That seems like an exceedingly odd thing to collect. Now that you mention it, it does give the impression that people are supposed to stay here for an extended period of time. They have a small but well-stocked infirmary. Anyone here would be able to treat at least minor injuries and illnesses.
So you think this room is to help people keep from going out of their minds with boredom?
Yes. Relaxation is important in an isolated environment.
I agree. Let's just find those moon card things and get out of here.
Ah, there's a door over there. In other words, the moon cards must be in this room somewhere. Interesting.
Hey, look over there.
Shall we have a look then?
They're all the same, though. This one won't open either. It looks like they have the same locking mechanism as the other chromatic doors. Right.
No, I just feel as if I've seen this warehouse before. I don't know. Perhaps I haven't been here. Only somewhere very similar.
You mean the Floor A warehouse?
Perhaps.
An ambidex gate has been opened. 45 minutes remain until ambidex game polling closes.
Someone else must have opened one of the AB gates.
Before we got back?
I imagine they don't care what happens to the rest of us. That would be the most logical explanation. In any event, we should return quickly.
Sigma? Nope. We were the first.
Then wait a little longer before you open the AB gate. It wasn't us. I tried to stop him, but...
Come on, it's not like when we open the door really affects the matches, right? It's cool.
No, it's not cool.
Your team returned quite early, Dio. Did your investigation go smoothly?
I guess. The treatment center. There were these pods. Look, I don't feel like explaining it.
You took something from the treatment center, didn't you?
Huh? What are you talking about?
You did. I saw it too. After we opened the safe, you grabbed something out of it and put it in your pocket. Show us what you took.
Get away from me.
It should be in this one.
Let go.
I knew it! I don't know, but I feel like I've heard that name before somewhere.
Give it back. I found it, so it's mine.
Hey!
Have any of you seen Quark? Anyone? Please!
We found a pantry on the other side of the red door, but after we left, he just disappeared.
We've looked everywhere, but we can't find him.
Don't you think you're being a little optimistic there? Come on, that little jerk's probably dead by now. We've already found one corpse, right?
What the hell is wrong with you?
How could you? Why would you say such a horrible thing?
Whoa, simmer down there. Just saying it's a possibility.
Yes!
Ah, Sigma. Any luck? I see. Indeed. I went to the treatment center, as well as the Floor B warehouse, but he was not there. Good idea. Perhaps the others have had more luck.
Will, did you find him? Let's see.
Are the three of you the only others to have returned?
Yeah.
Yeah, no clues or anything.
I don't get it. With this many people looking, it seems like we'd be able to find him pretty fast.
Quark is only a child. It's possible he's become trapped in a small, enclosed space.
Hey! You guys, come here! What are you standing around for? They're in the crew quarters! Just come on!
No!
Your heart stops. Your bracelet comes off.
My God.
What on earth happened here?
That bastard killed them! Whoever it was that killed the old lady in the AB room.
Maybe only one of them was supposed to be killed, but the murderer had to kill the other to keep them quiet.
Or perhaps they killed one another. Luna stabbed Alice in the chest, after which Alice attacked her with the injection gun.
That's pretty far-fetched. Look at Alice's clothes. No sign of a struggle. I don't think they fought.
Then were they killed somewhere else and then brought here?
No. If that were the case, there would be much less blood.
I guess that's true.
Whatever the case, we have too few clues to figure it out right now. We'd all separated to look for Quark. Any one of us could have done it. Do you think there's someone else in here?
Do you think that Zero Sr. killed these two, as well as the old woman?
Oh, give me a break! How can you just sit around here talking?
No point in making a fuss.
Are you fucking kidding me? One of us is a killer. I can't think of a better reason to make a fuss.
You do realize you're the most likely suspect, don't you?
Excuse me?
You wait until the rest of us have gathered in the warehouse. Then you kill Alice and Luna. You pretended to be the first to find them, and...
Are you saying I did this?
I'm just saying it's a possibility. You don't need to get so worked up about it.
10 minutes remain. All players, please enter your votes. If no vote is recorded before the deadline has passed, any non-voting parties.
Yes, it does. Perhaps that outcome is what the killer was after.
Quark and myself.
One person is missing and the others bought the farm. I'd say this old fart's the most suspicious one here.
You want to say that to my face?
Yeah, you killed her so you could get a few more points in the AB game.
Are you an idiot? How do you explain Alice? She's playing against Kay, not me!
Not quite. Even without his partner Alice, Sigma will still be able to cast a vote as he wishes.
Then maybe that's why Luna died. Maybe they meant to kill Sigma, but something went wrong and they...
True. I suppose that is a possibility, but we are engaging in pure speculation here. There is little to no evidence to support any of this. We should take their bracelets with us then. Without their bracelets, some of us would be unable to open the secondary chromatic doors.
You're pretty calm, pal. Too calm. You did it, didn't you?
A sterling deduction. I await your further insight. He wears a mask, therefore he is guilty, perhaps?
What did you just say? Are you fucking with me?
Agreed. We aren't getting any younger here.
I apologize. We should return to the warehouse.
Alice. No! not going anywhere. I can't just leave her here.
If you don't vote, Dio might get out.
Huh?
He's got 6 BP right now. If you don't vote, you'll automatically ally. And I bet my left arm he'll pick Betray. That'd be 3 points, which will put him at 9. Once he's got that, there's nothing stopping him from opening the number 9 door. I'll try and pick ally, of course. But Dio's not an idiot. He'll try and stop me or get in my way somehow.
Dio will have 9 points?
What are you gonna do, Clover? If you stay here, you might be letting Alice's killer get away.
Fine, I'll do it. There's no way I'm going to let him get 9 points.
Good. Let's go.
Five minutes remain.
Sigma, what would you say to voting ally? I would reciprocate, of course. You have 5 BP. If we both ally, then you will gain 2 points, leaving you with 7 in total. Should you also cooperate mutually in the following round, you would gain another 2 points, bringing you to 9. Conversely, if you were to choose to betray me during this round, you would gain 3 points, for a total of 8. In other words, you will be unable to reach 9 BP until the round following this one. That being the case, choosing ally is the most logical choice. Me? Ah, yes, that is true. However, escaping as soon as possible is not my goal. That was in the interest of my own safety, as I only had 3 points at the time. The prospect of losing 2 of them was very unsettling. Now that I have 6 BP, I have some room for error. Of course I would like to, but attempting to do so would be unwise. Isn't it obvious? If I escape on my own, everyone else will be trapped here forever. Have you forgotten what Zero told us?
The number 9 door, once that happens...
I trust you remember now? Precisely. Did you not realize? Perhaps I shouldn't have said anything. I would never do that. Consider the following. If I did manage to get to 9 points before anyone else, do you think the rest of our companions would allow me to leave? Especially knowing that if they did, they would remain here for the rest of their lives? You see? Working toward leaving as a group is the most logical choice for me.
1 minute.
Our time is nearly up. I trust you will choose wisely.
Thirty seconds remain until Ambidex game polling closes. Ten seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Round 2 of the Ambidex game has been completed. Results will be displayed in the warehouse. Thank you for your participation. Ambidex gates now opening. Results from round 2 of the Ambidex game will now be displayed. Please direct your attention to the results screen.
Leading to a draw, it would seem. I could ask the same of you. I had thought that you would choose Ally. As I told you before, even if I might choose to wait until everyone else had also reached 9 BP. Then you do not trust me. No need to apologize. Trust must be earned in a game like this. Indeed. Clearly, I don't deserve to be trusted.
So you chose Betray too, huh? If you just picked Ally, I'd have 9 BP right now.
Why on earth would I have done that?
There's no way Clover would have chosen Ally when you had a chance to betray her and get to 9 BP.
Are you an idiot or something?
Bunch of smartasses.
Of course. Luna's bracelet is already off. No risk of a penalty for her now.
That brings Quark's BP up to 9.
Are you worried that he might try and get out?
Well, if he were to do so, the rest of us would be trapped here.
Bet you're all pretty happy he isn't here right now, aren't you? Maybe you aren't saying it, but I know what you're thinking.
The Ambidex gates, round 3 of the Star Keys. There is no... The Ambidex gates can be opened as many...
So it would seem.
All right, well...
Beyond the next set of chromatic doors.
Oh? You found them already? White doors, huh? Maybe that's where Quark went. The warehouse on floor B, you said? Damn.
We will need to form groups of colors that can make white.
Time we had a look at all our color. I'm a magenta. Pear.
As am I.
You and me, huh? Better than Dio, I guess.
You say something?
What color are you?
I'm a green solo. What's with the sign?
Forget about it.
Cyan, pear.
I'm a cyan pair, too.
Alice and Luna's bracelets have changed as well. Both of them are yellow pairs.
He's a red solo. In order to open the white doors, you'd normally need, say, red, blue, and green. That's why the pairs are magenta, yellow, and cyan. Magenta is a mix of red and blue. Yellow. So if you combine magenta with green, you get white. And so on.
Okay then. We just need to get to the floor B warehouse when the doors open, right? I'll be taking off then. Anywhere that isn't here. Hanging out with a murderer doesn't sound like a good time to me.
The guy who insists on splitting up is usually the first to bite it.
What?
Well, then again, loners often turn out to be killers.
Just what are you getting at, old man? You think I kill him?
Well, maybe not. But you're pretty damn suspicious.
You're trying to start something, you wrinkled old piece of...
We have no evidence of that, no. But we do know that Zero Senior is one of us. And there is an excellent chance that Zero Senior and the killer are one and the same.
Wait, then are you saying there's another person in here somewhere?
Well, we gain nothing by standing around here.
Yeah, I've got to find Quark, and soon.
If we're going to search, we should go in pairs this time.
I'm not going with Kay. If he decides he feels like snapping me in half, there's not a whole hell of a lot I can do about it.
I'll go with anyone besides Dio.
I don't want to go with Dio either.
Fine. He's hardly my first choice, but I'll take Dio.
What the hell?
Just figured that this way we don't have to make this into a huge argument. Besides, I'm gonna be stuck with you once we go through the chromatic doors anyway. No reason to put it off.
I will go with Sigma. Would you prefer someone else?
That leaves me and Clover as a pair then.
Yep.
We'll take the cyan door on floor A and the blue door on floor B.
All right, Clover and I'll take the magenta door and the red door.
Got it.
See you later then.
Well, there is someone here, technically at least. The old woman. It seems remarkably clean. Maybe she had something on her wrist. A watch, perhaps. Yes, it was likely removed after she was killed. That would account for the lack of blood splatter on her wrist. You raise a good point. Perhaps it was some kind of jewelry? Then that would mean... Are you sure? This old woman, a player in the nonary game. Oh, no, nothing. If you're correct, then where did the thief hide the stolen bracelet? We were quite thorough during our earlier search, but I know that I saw nothing. And none of the others reported finding a bracelet either. That would seem likely. So our suspect is not only a killer and a thief, but a skilled imposter as well. After killing the old woman, they put on her bracelet. In fact, it is entirely possible they are wearing it still. Yes, it would make sense. Yes. Correct. Do you remember what Zero Jr. told us? Something about how the bracelet will come off if the wearer's heart stops. I don't recall the exact words, but in any event, Once the old woman had died, her bracelet would have detached, allowing the killer to easily collect it. So that they could participate in the nonary game, I imagine. I suspect the killer was someone who was not originally intended to be a participant. For whatever reason, however, they were willing to go to great lengths to ensure that they were. To that end, they killed the old woman, who was one of the original participants, and took her place. That? I have no idea. Certainly they must have a goal of some sort. You would have to be mad to choose to come here. But as to what that goal is, and how the killer intends to achieve it, I'm afraid I do not have even speculation. Have you noticed something? Right. Sigma, please tell me you're kidding. The killer would have, of course, wiped the blood off. Only a fool would walk around with a bracelet covered in blood. Yes. Have you discovered something? Oh? Aha, I see. That could very well work. We should have everyone gather in the rec room then. That is where the luminol was, I believe. Understood. Shall we go then? The same as what we found on the other side of the blue door. So it does. The center and rightmost doors both say open. Perhaps the layout here is different. That looks like a workbench of some sort. Very well. Oh, nothing. Yes. No, it was empty when I found it. Yes. I was thinking. Specifically, I was thinking about who opened this safe. No, that's unlikely. When we met up with Dio, he told us that he had been in the treatment center. The nameplate on this door says this is the Golem Bay, however. I believe that is the case, which, as you can see, is why I was puzzled. If Dio, Phi, and Clover did not open this safe, who did? Yes, there was another unlocked door, wasn't there? This is the room that Dio visited. An excellent question. They must be the treatment pods Dio mentioned. Shall we open it? What? Hold on, Sigma. Calm down. Look at his chest. Can you see it moving? What a relief. I'm so glad to know he's safe. Perhaps Zero Senior took it off? I have no idea. This pod is for medical treatment. Perhaps Quark has contracted some sort of illness. Well, how would I know that? In any event, we should return and let the rest of our companions know that we found Quark. I imagine Tenmyoji in particular will be pleased. Now, I believe it would be best to leave Quark here. As I mentioned, there is a chance he has fallen ill. If so, then removing him from the pod would be dangerous. The treatment he is currently undergoing could be compromised. I'll close the pod's cover then. Is that all right? What do you mean? He'll be fine. I noticed a lever inside that can be used to open the cover. So long as no one locks the pod, he should be able to leave whenever he wants. Yes, that is what I said, but you needn't worry. You see, I have not engaged the lock. Now, we should return to the Floor B warehouse. I imagine the others are already there.
You're late.
You're one to talk. How much earlier did you get back again? I'd be surprised if you searched at all. Yeah, Clover and Tenmyoji still aren't back.
So, find anything?
Yeah? Well, go on, spill it. I see. Well, that's good to hear.
Jerk, making us all worried.
There is more.
And that is?
There is still some cause for concern.
Just spit it out.
Quark may have contracted an illness of some sort. As such, he has been left in the treatment pod.
Will he be alright?
Probably. Do you even...
Whatever, at least we found him. Pretty lucky he's alive, too.
What do you mean by that?
I mean what I said, genius. I'm glad he's not dead, aren't you?
As equivocal as ever, I see.
How kind of you to say so.
So, was Quark all you found? The way you were talking made it sound like there was something else. Two?
No, just the treatment center.
What do you mean, the other one?
Who could have opened it?
Don't look at me. I told you, we only opened the one that went to the treatment center.
Could it have been Zero Senior? So did you and Kay go through the other door? What was in there?
It appeared to be some sort of room for servicing something.
That doesn't make any sense. So what the hell was whoever opened that door looking for?
Tenmyoji and Clover are running rather late. Should we go and look for them?
It's never easy with you, is it?
Well, let's get it over with. Huh.
This is the rec room. Dio and I came here earlier when we were looking for Quark.
So why are we here?
Was there something here you needed to see?
Whoa, whoa, what is this? You gonna start telling ghost stories or something? You're kidding me, right?
Our bracelets?
What do you mean by that? I know what you mean. What I'm asking is what the hell you think you're...
Should I also participate?
This okay?
Cold. What the hell, man?
That leaves only Dio.
Wait, what are you talking about?
Why do I have to do what you tell me to? Oh, like hell you are. I don't know what you're looking for, but you're not gonna find it on me. No! You don't get to order me around, I have rights!
I'm afraid I can't let you do that, Dio. Right!
Don't know what you're talking about, but okay.
Let me go! Get off of me, you fuckers! No! You don't understand! This is all some kind of... a mistake! Shit!
What's going on here? I think it's about time you gave us the full story. So the person with the bloody bracelet would have to be the person who killed her.
Alright, fine. You caught me. I did it. I killed the old bitch and took her bracelet.
Are you Zero?
No. I was under orders. I was sent here to do something.
Who gave you this order?
Die before I tell you. Whoa, let's not get ahead of ourselves. I killed the old lady, but that's it. I don't know anything about what happened to Alice and Luna.
Tread carefully, Sigma. This man is not to be trusted. He has already shown he is willing to lie and kill.
Come on, I'm telling the truth. You gotta believe me.
Even if we do believe you, you're still a killer. You just haven't killed as many people.
Exactly. He should be restrained somehow. If we leave him be, he may well kill again.
Is there a room we can lock or anything?
Perhaps we could put him in one of the treatment pods. Once we've locked it, he should be unable to escape.
Hey, wait! I'll be good, I promise. Come on, please. Hey, listen to me! Don't fuck with me, you guys! There's no way in hell I'm going in that thing! Let go! Let me go! God damn it! I told you assholes to let me go! You can't do this! Stop! Stop! Please stop! Please! No, you can't! Ah!
Open this fucking thing! I said open it, goddammit! You're gonna pay for this! When I get out of here, I'm gonna fucking end you!
Now all that's left to do is find Clover and Tenmyoji.
Why don't we head back to the warehouse and start from there? They may have already returned.
Let's go.
Perhaps they went to look for us.
How much time until the white doors open? Then I don't think we really need to hurry yet. Why don't we wait a little longer? For all we know, they're on their way back right now. By the way, there was something I wanted to ask you guys about. Yeah, Quark's bracelet. When we found him in the pod, he wasn't wearing it. Why?
Presumably, it had been taken off before we found him.
So we have no idea where it is. I see. That's not good. Without that bracelet, we won't be able to continue the game. We need 3 bracelets to open the secondary door. If we lose one... Yeah.
Quark's bracelet should be a red solo. That would mean he'd be with the Cyan pair.
Clover and Tenmyoji?
The 2 people who are missing.
Quark's bracelet is gone, and his 2 teammates have disappeared. Well, if they found Quark before you did, yeah, there's a good chance they did.
Perhaps they've already gone through the white door. Perhaps someone opened one of them. I don't know, but it's happened before. Remember the 3 doors on the other side of the green door? Someone made one of them open. Perhaps this is the same thing. Yes, I know. But if the person opening the doors is Zero Senior, do you really think the rules matter? Zero Senior controls the entire game.
So are you saying Clover or Tenmyoji is Zero Senior?
It is a possibility. It would explain why they still haven't shown up.
Could they really have taken Quark's bracelet and gone through one of the white doors?
So I would assume.
Okay, I'll stay.
Sigma and I will go see if we can find them then.
Make sure you get back 5 minutes before the door opens, all right? Oh, and don't forget to bring Dio with you.
So it would appear. When we started looking for Quark, they were sent off to search everything beyond the red door, which would have meant this room. Very well. Oh, no. Well, I would enjoy a drink, but this mask... Well, actually, I did remember a little. Yes. My father. Please, don't joke. This is serious. Yes. I don't seem to have one. Well, I was raised in the facility where my father worked. He was the only person who worked there, which meant he was the only person I saw until I was older. That had been the situation for as long as I could remember, though, so I never thought it odd. I'm sorry. I lost track of time. Not having any memories is less than desirable, but it could be argued that regaining them is almost more taxing. No, the details are still indistinct, especially more recent events. Sigma, I'm sorry, but would it be all right if I laid down for a bit? I don't feel very well. It must be because I remembered so much so quickly. My head feels like it's going to explode. Yes, I think I just need to rest. I'm sorry. Thank you.
Yeah, I know. I just decided to go check on you guys. I waited a long time and nobody showed up. Judging by your face, you haven't found them either. Damn. Where's Kay? You decided to split up? What's up with him? Is he all right? Tired, huh? How are you feeling? I feel tired just looking at you. Your face is like a week-old sock. Who knows? Are you serious? You can't honestly suspect me, can you? I'm just like you. I was kidnapped on December 25th and brought here too. Yeah, it came from the hallway. There's nobody here. Let's try hitting the button. If the door doesn't open immediately, then we'll know the elevator's downstairs. Thought so. Let's just head for the green door. Because the treatment center's there, that's where Dio and Quark are. You aren't worried? I just want to make sure they're safe. Are you sure? Dio admitted to killing the old woman, but he still insists that he didn't kill Alice or Luna. What if he's telling the truth? Doesn't matter. I just want to know if they're safe. No harm in being careful. Yeah, I guess you're right. I was probably getting worried for nothing. How about Dio? Check his pulse! Look, the oxygen level for his pod says 0%. Someone must have tampered with the pod and lowered the oxygen levels. Look, we should go tell Kay about this. Come on, let's go!
What is it? What? But why? I thought that Dio was the one who killed the old woman, Alice, and Luna. Then who killed him, if he was the murderer?
There's also Quark. No, I'm just saying that strictly speaking, it's a possibility. So just, you know, take it into consideration.
Well, in that case, fine. I hate to say it, but doesn't that mean that you could have done it?
Me?
Yes. You could have done it any time after Sigma and I left the Floor B warehouse.
Don't give me that. I was waiting for Clover and Tenmyoji to show up. They never did, though, so I got impatient and went to find you guys. Then I bumped into Sigma in front of the lounge.
I see. So you heard something. Then perhaps it is likely that Clover and Tenmyoji were at fault.
Were the two of you together the whole time you were investigating?
Yes, we were.
You never split up or anything?
In any event, we don't have a great deal of time to discuss it.
Alright, let's get back to the Floor B warehouse. Maybe Clover and Tenmyoji are already there.
Oh, where is Dio's bracelet?
Huh?
You didn't take it? Dio was a green solo. Phi and I are the magenta pair.
Shit. You're right. Without Dio's bracelet, we won't be able to open the secondary door.
I fear not. All three of us don't need to go. You two go on ahead. I'll get the bracelet.
Alright.
Oh, one other thing. I need to give you these. Yes, without these, you would be stuck, so here you are. Please, take them.
All right, let's get going. Maybe they did go through the door, like Kay said. Or... Hey, lay off. I want to believe they're alive too. But...
I apologize for keeping you.
Did you get Dio's bracelet?
Well, technically, yes, but...
Huh?
Best you just see it. This is what I found in Dio's pod.
What?
I assume whoever murdered Dio did this. I can't say for sure, but if I were to guess...
Chromatic doors have opened. 5 minutes remain until chromatic doors close.
With a bracelet like this, I doubt we can get past the secondary door.
That means Kay and I... will...
When the time comes, those 3 doors will automatically. If anyone is left outside after they close, they'll be penalized.
I see. That's what they wanted. Whoever killed Dio wanted to use the game to kill me and Kay. That's why they broke the bracelet.
I think so. It makes the most sense.
Go on ahead, Sigma. You have those bracelets Kay gave you, right? You should be able to get through the secondary door with those. So just...
But if you stay here, you'll...
Is an anesthetic called Soparil Beta. The other is a muscle relaxant called tubocurarine. Your bracelet also has a bunch of needles on the inside. If you break the rules, those needles hop out and inject you.
My brother told me about that. Neostigmine is a type of cholinesterase inhibitor. That means it's sort of an antidote for tubocurarine. I knew it!
Back! I found it, so it's mine.
The antidote? Sigma! Where are you going?
Remains until chromatic doors close. 3, 2, 1. Chromatic doors closing.
Oh dear.
Sigma. Sigma, what the hell did you... Why did you pick me? Then why didn't you inject yourself? You're the biggest idiot on the planet. No, screw this. I don't want to live if it means being in debt to you. No goddamn way. I'm not gonna... You could open up the suit and take the mask off.
Yes. No, it was empty when I found it. Sigma. Yes, your reasoning is correct. I killed him. Because I couldn't forgive him. He took the life of someone very important to me. I couldn't... The old woman. She was like a mother to me. She showed me how to see meaning in my life. Yes, I am. She was the woman who came here when I was 18. Sigma, unfortunately, we are out of time. There's something I have to tell you. I made a promise that you would hear it. Do you understand? This is very important. You must pay attention. You cannot forget. If you see a lion with two heads devouring the sun, remember these letters. MILKEVOLI. This will open the second gate.